And especially it's in some global businesses where you need to, because of time zones, you need to be active at evening. So that's what happens. Easily negative unresolved stress, which stays there and would need to be solved. And then, okay, getting ill, then you need to rest. And then too hard exercise and too late. So you can also do too much exercise, which can be bad for your recovery. Also, if you look at the energy expenditure and making some small changes in your lifestyle, so for example in this guy in the first measurement, so he was thinking that I'm very active, maybe I used to do some sports in my past, using car and then maybe some household duties but not very heavy. Then according to this feedback, changing the behavioral patterns throughout the day, and then walking to lunch, back to work, walking and household duties, and there's a major improvement in the energy expenditure, which can be very good for the weight management. And we can do some screening. As you know, in professional sports, the gap between the winner and the next ones, the others, is very small. So if you look at here or look at here, so where's the... And for example, here in athletes recovery in Formula 1, it can be something like this, that your stress increases to the GP, and then if you are very well fit and if your recovery methods are very well, then your stress can decrease very fast. And it must be decreasing very fast, because otherwise you are not going to be able to cope with the next race in this case. And it's actually quite similar in many global businesses, that you really need to be, sometimes you really need to perform, but in order to be able to perform, you need to be very well fit and recovered. If you are already tired, you are not going to be making your best performance over there. And let's see how stressed you are actually, whether you are able to digest this picture. If you are being innovative, you are here, which means that you are open to new ideas and thinking. It means that it's a positive stress. In able to be here, you need to be relaxed before. And if you get negative stress for too long time, and you're not able to recover, then you are at the risk of going here, which is a burnout state actually, which is not energetic at all. And this is why, this is actually the framework that this has been actually taken in use in leadership in some companies. Some companies already, and it just means that it might be the physiological limits that it might be the physiological capacity that makes limit into your performance and development as a professional in the job. So even too much positive stress in a longer time, if you don't understand to recover, can be very harmful, because your body, you simply cannot take a loan from your body from night to night and day to day without paying it back. And this is something that we need to learn, and so we need to, our devices and the feedback systems need to be within the life to provide this understanding on how to recover. So how is it typically being made? For example, lifestyle assessment is that you make 3 days of normal life, testing work days, nights, any exercise, leisure time. Then the data gets into analysis of our systems, and there's different information there, stress and recovery, sleep, and so on. And then you get personal feedback from an advice, and based on that. And the very important part of that is that it's very personal and it's related to your personal life. So I'm certain everybody knows that we are supposed to exercise, for example. Everybody knows something about the diet. But then again, it's, we need to have this personalized understanding insight into this, and this is where the devices and the monitoring come into the use. And in some examples, in some companies, in one particular company, when there was assessed, 91% of the employees were intending to change their lifestyle after the feedback from these personalized reports, which is very, very strong. It doesn't mean that everybody is going to be successful in changing their lifestyle, but again and again, unless you are motivated to change, you are not going to change. Okay, there can be another approach also, that there's a device that provides you some electric shocks if you are not exercising enough, but I don't personally believe that that's the way that our society will go. So then you actually need to collaborate with the end users. So our role in this business field is to help in the end user communication, and basically any pure feedback-based product needs to communicate with the end user, and there's no other way. It must provide motivation, information, guidance, and understanding, personal understanding, and so that's the area. Whether it's some large-scale systems or wearable devices, or something between them. And it's so basically we do need a framework for personal health and lifestyle management. Sensors are definitely part of it. Getting proof, getting understanding, getting motivated. You need to have some feedback if you go for exercise, if you want. The sports is here because it helps us to appreciate the technology and to understand that the others are also using these kind of devices, so it helps that. And the fitness clubs, corporate wellness services, and obviously some other ways of providing services as well. But the very important part is that it must be surrounding you, actually, to make it happen and make it. And also individuality is a very important part of that, because it must be very personal, the way that the information is provided to you, because we are all different in our lifestyle, for example.